We rank anything and everything, trivial or deep. No matter what the outcome is, we promise that you'll weep.
Tears of Joy.
Hello and welcome to Tears of Joy, the podcast where we rank anything and everything. I'm Charles.
And I'm Andre.
And this week, we're talking about breakfast foods. But first, I am squished. My leg is squished against this bed because we're sitting weird.
Wow, not what the intro I was expecting.
Are you squished, Andre?
I'm all right. I'm living.
What do
okay.
you do when you get squished?
In life?
Yeah, hi. Welcome to Tears of Joy. This is a motivational podcast. What do you do when you get squished?
Now, let me tell you. When you get squished, you got to stretch your arms out as far as you can to make the most of the space you got. You got to take that space you have and you got to be resourceful, all right? You're not going to have very much room to work with.
Okay.
Everyone else is going to want you to fail. They're going to think you don't got what it
I can't stretch my arms any longer.
Okay. They're going to think you don't got what it takes. Do you got what it takes?
I have so much more arm to
All right.
stretch.
Well, maybe the squishy life's not for you.
I'm so long.
So yeah, breakfast foods.
Breakfast foods.
They're,
On this podcast, we rank things in tiers. We start at S tier. S tier is the best tier. And then from that, we go A, B, C, D, F. Basically like letter grades, except S is just replacing A+. And it's our special little tier. Woo, S. S for super and special. I already said special. Let's jump into it. First of all, bagels.
Oh my gosh.
How do you feel about bagels, Andre?
To be honest, I've never really been a big bagel fan.
Not a big bagel boy?
I might get some hate for this episode just because breakfast foods, there's a lot there, There are a lot of different options to choose from. And I'm a big fan of most breakfast foods, but when it comes to certain ones, I'm not particularly fond. Like bagels, there's a great variety. And I feel like that's very important to note.
I think the variety is an important component of the bagel.
Yeah, I mean, you've got so many different types of bagels that even if you don't like a plain bagel, you might like a blueberry or an everything, or like there are just so many different choices. But personally, I've never in my life had a bagel and been like, man, that was a freaking good bagel, dude, or like, man, that was so good. Like, it's just bagels are bagels. They're not that remarkable to me.
I'll say just a general disclaimer of this show. Of course, someone out there is going to be like, oh, I freaking love bagels, dude. This is our personal experience. We do have inherent bias. That said, I do like bagels. I'm a big bagel boy. I think bagels are better in New York. Something about the water makes them fluffier. It's just better there than anywhere else. I like French toast bagels and blueberry bagels and cinnamon bagels. Those are my favorite bags. Calling them bags now for short. Bagels too long.
That's how the cool kids
That's how the
roll,
cool bags. I've got this in the bag.
You ever heard someone call it a bagel?
All the time. Bagel.
How do you feel about that as a big bagel boy?
I mean, it's wrong. But, people say things differently. And if you want to say something incorrectly, that's fine.
Dang.
I think they're pretty good. I like a good bagel, but I'm not a super bagel fan. I'm going to put them at B tier for bagel.
I'm honestly kind of a C man. I would say D if it were just me,
Don't
because
say,
of...
What did you just call yourself?
I don't know.
I think never mind.
A C man?
Yeah, I just wanted you to know. You called yourself a C man.
Okay, I think that I would rank bagels in the C tier because I would typically say D because I don't really like them, but I have to respect the variety they bring to the table. Now,
Sure.
without cream cheese, like, with cream cheese,
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh, my gosh. So you think someone's out there, like, their favorite food is just a dry, plain bagel?
Without, like, untoasted, no
this
cream
is the
cheese.
life. Oh, yeah.
That, I don't know.
It's a sad person. Bagel Brian.
Yeah,
Poor Bagel Brian.
but they're C, they're average, they're fine.
See? Sure. Next up, we got biscuits. I don't really like biscuits. I mean, okay. Okay. Biscuits are fine. I don't think they're bad. I just think they're often dry. I think most of the time I get a biscuit, I'm like, I wish this was wetter. I wish there was more moisture in this biscuit. And
Okay, I hear where you're coming from, but the phrase "I wish this was wetter,"
I think that with a lot of my foods.
I don't think that that's the phrasing my brain uses.
I get
I think that like if I just poured a bunch of water on your bagel, you would not be very happy about it.
I get a big a chunk of that Thanksgiving turkey, and I'm like, man, I wish this was wetter. I wish this made a more of a plop when I slapped it on my plate, you know.
You're so weird.
Anyways, biscuits with gravy are improved. Biscuits with jam are improved. Regardless, I'm gonna put biscuits at the C tier.
I'm also leaning towards C, and this is my reasoning. Like you said, they're dry. It's true. I think that beyond that, they really rely on like if you have gravy, I think biscuits and gravy is a good combo. You have good gravy and good biscuits. That's a high quality meal. But if you have a biscuit as like a side to something else, it's so filling and dense that you're never going to have room for the other thing if you want to actually fully consume your biscuit. And it's just kind of like, it's just a little much, you know?
Yeah. No, like if bread is a hand, a biscuit is a fist, you know?
Wow, that's a heck of a metaphor.
Like, I'm going to leave it at that, you know? That's
Do
all
you
I
ever
need.
get punched by biscuits? Like, I'm not sure.
If
how
someone
this
threw a
goes.
loaf of bread at you, this was a bad metaphor. I'll be the first to admit it. It's a bad metaphor. That one's on me, folks. No, I feel like a biscuit is just too dense. It can be buttery. There are good biscuits. I just feel like most biscuits aren't good.
Yeah, I'm keeping it C.
Yeah, I'm keeping it C. Speaking of C, croissants. Tom Holland says croissant.
It's true.
I think about that a lot. Every time I see the word croissant, I call it a croissant now.
Yeah.
How would you say it in French, Andre?
Croissant?
Croissant, not croissant.
No.
I love croissants. They're all I want. They're the moisture I need from the biscuits. They're sweet. They're a nice, fun shape, crescent shape. Got a nice, crispy, flaky goodness. A tier croissants.
I also was gonna say A tier. I have an extreme bias toward croissants as someone who loves French cuisine and culture. But also they are buttery, flaky goodness, and anyone who disagrees is kind of just factually incorrect.
Factually incorrect.
I just have to stick A. Honestly, it's gonna be a quick one, but like,
Yeah.
if you add jam to it or butter to it, like, it's fine. But on its own, it's just a fantastic thing. There doesn't need to be anything added or taken away from it, I feel.
And there's chocolate croissants, which are also
Correct.
good. There's just like croissants, just a good addition to any family meal.
Yeah, okay.
Next up, cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are a hard one
I agree very much so.
because a bite of a cinnamon roll is always dope. I love taking a bite of a cinnamon roll. Once you get to the 9th bite of a cinnamon roll, you're like, I'm in too deep. This
I
might be too much. I might be in over my head. They're very sweet. They have all that frosting on them, but they're always just a little too big. They need to make them smaller, I think. Like, I rarely finish a cinnamon roll and feel good about myself, you know?
Absolutely true. Yeah, no, I don't have very much experience with cinnamon rolls, to be honest. I don't have them very often because if I have the option to get a cinnamon roll or something else, the something else tends to be just preferable to me. But when I do have a bite or two of a cinnamon roll, then I'm like, man, this was a good decision, dude. But I feel like there's no real variety there.
Right.
The taste of the cinnamon plus the taste of the frosting and everything is very nice, but I just feel like it gets old pretty quick. I'm really sorry. I don't know if there's anyone out there who's like passionately in love with cinnamon rolls. I genuinely just don't know.
I mean, they're good. Like, don't get me
Correct.
wrong. I love a good sweet roll. It's just like they really need to be in moderation. There's a reason it's Dunkin' Donuts, not Dunkin' cinnamon rolls. You could need a cinnamon roll every day.
Bro, that's deep, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dang, man.
I just be on that level, yo.
Yeah, man. Ooh.
Speaking of Dunkin', man, I'm on. Oh wait, I didn't give it
You
a.
didn't
I
even
didn't give it a
rank
tier.
it.
What did you give it?
Okay, so I was initially coming into this, I was like, man, cinnamon rolls are pretty good. I would give them like a B, but they're just not that versatile. Like there's just not much there.
Well, I don't think versatility I don't think
that
lack of
important.
versatility would take away from it. I think it
That's
would
true.
add to it if it could be versatile.
But I think that the first 2 bites are an A or a B, and then after that it just drops. It just consistently goes down. So I have to bring it to like a C.
I'm gonna give it a B. I would rather eat a cinnamon roll than a biscuit.
Oh, that's a fair point. But honestly, I feel the same after I eat a biscuit than after I eat a cinnamon roll. Like it's
Really?
just, I'm full. I'm a little bit like, I don't know if I should have had that. But I feel like because biscuits can be kind of savorized and that's umamized, they can be turned into a savory treat with the biscuits and gravy. Cinnamon rolls just like a one note kind of one trick pony type thing.
I feel like a biscuit for me is like a chore to eat, whereas like a cinnamon roll is like a fun mistake. Like you eat it and you're like, wow, this is
Wow.
really good, and then you're done and you're like, oh, that was. I feel gross now, but like in the moment,
Who's forcing you to eat biscuits? Who's making that a chore to eat?
they're just so dense.
I took out the trash and now I've got to eat my biscuits.
They're so thick. I don't like having biscuits in my mouth most of the time.
And swallow them.
I don't.
Nerd. What are you doing? Just having them sit in your mouth
think
for extended periods
This
of time.
this man keeps following me around and forcing me to eat biscuits, but he won't let me swallow them. I just have to hold them in my mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking with C for cinnamon roll.
I'm going
which-
B.
Okay.
Donuts are next. Donuts are a big one.
Bias alert on Andre's part here. For the most of my.
Okay, well, first, real quick.
Okay.
Everything has a bias. You don't have to say it every time.
I know.
Sure.
Just want to emphasize this with a little asterisk. My entire childhood, I did not like donuts. And I can't, well, what frustrates me about this is I can't define why. I didn't say like, oh, the texture's bad, or oh, the taste is bad, or this or that, or these or those. I just didn't like them. And to this day, I don't have a particular affinity for donuts. If I had the choice between that and most other desserts, I would almost always pick the other dessert. That being said, I haven't had, and this is similar to the bagel thing, like there's a lot of variety of them, so I have to respect that. And I haven't had like most of the types of donuts that exist. But like donut holes, glazed donut, like
Oh my gosh.
frosted donut, yeah, that's all right. Like I don't.
Time out. What was that audience of people reacting to your donut listing?
So that's the donut crew. That's actually a subset of my brain near the brain stem, close to the cerebral cortex. That's all specifically dedicated to reviewing donuts based on almost no experience of eating them.
Are there names of the people in that crowd?
The guy who went is named Shmebu, and Shmebu, yeah.
And is this how he speaks?
Yeah. That's
Does he have opinions on other foods or just donuts?
So he's a part of the donut crew, right? And the donut crew is really specifically designated for donuts. If I were to ask him about other things, he might react different ways, but I don't typically have time to because he is, in my...
He's one track mind.
Right. But yeah, I'm not a big donut guy.
I am a big donut guy.
That is his nickname.
I'm a big guy and I like donuts. I have 3 pairs of donut socks. I have a donut piggy bank. I have a jar of donut erasers. I have a donut t-shirt. I have lots of donut things. I'm putting donuts at A tier though.
Man.
The reason I'm not putting them at S tier, donuts are great. Everyone likes donuts except for Andre because he's a weirdo. Donuts are
Fair.
good. Frosted donuts are good. Glazed donuts are good. Crullers, I'm gonna count as donuts. Those are good.
I don't even know what a cruller is. I don't
A
know what...
cruller, it's like
Is that just a brand of donut?
no, it's
like
No, Andre.
it's like a ridged donut. It's got kind of a swirling shape
Okay,
to it.
if you can define a food as ridged, I'm kind of like, what? It's just like a ridged pasta, just like some sharp edges to
Okay,
it.
well, you'll see it when I show you this
Was a
picture right
threat.
now.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it.
Oh, you'll see.
They'll
You'll
all see it.
what
This is a
cruller looks
cruller.
like. Oh, yeah, I've seen those. I just don't
Yeah.
understand what they really are.
It's just like a
they
softer
are.
donut.
Okay.
Crullers, cake donuts, yeast donuts, yeet donuts. That's when you get a donut and you throw it because you're just so freaking happy about
Charles,
having donuts.
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
That was just the best joke that's ever been told by
I
a
thought so
human being
too.
on the planet. Just so so good.
Can I tell you something?
You know what? I'll let you.
I've been sitting on that joke for 3 months.
Yeast donut and yeet donut.
Yeah.
That's been on your mind for 3 months.
I just haven't had an opportunity to
and
use it.
now you finally let it go, and you're so stoked about it.
That's the only reason I'm doing this podcast, is so I could say yeet donut. I'm a big fan of donuts. They're not S tier, though, because you can't eat a million donuts and still feel okay.
Whoa. Okay. Since when is one of your criteria
Okay.
can eat a million of them
There's just,
and
like,
still feel okay?
like, I don't get sick of some foods. I can get sick of donuts. There is a point at donut consumption where it's the 3rd day eating donuts and you're like, you know what? I'd rather have eggs.
Okay.
That's the difference. That said, I'm a sucker for donuts. I'm a big donut man. If you remember one thing from this episode, it's that I'm the big donut man. Man, it sucks that we have to name these podcast episodes what we're ranking them. I guess we don't have to. I just want to name this episode Big Donut Man.
See, here's the thing. You're a big boy and a big donut man.
Mm-hmm.
Was that you, like, growing up? When you were, like, a child, you were big bagel boy, and now you're just a big donut man?
Yeah, that's how puberty works, Andre. Get with the program.
What?
Start out liking bagels.
That is the
grow up to like
worst
donuts.
sentence you've ever said. That's how puberty works, Andre. Get with the program.
Yeah.
This has been a health video, 7th graders. All right. See you next time.
Andre, it's time for you to hashtag subscribe to how puberty works.
Okay, I was wrong before. That was the worst sentence you've actually ever said. Okay. I'm between B and C tier for donuts.
Nani?
I'm gonna put him in B because I respect them.
B.
But I just think that, like, okay, I've had, like, pink frosted donuts before, and those have been surprisingly good in recent memory. But, like, anytime I have a chocolate donut or another type of donut, I'm kind of just underwhelmed. I'm like, I expected this to taste better based on the reputation society gave me of what a donut should taste like.
You know, when I was little, I didn't like pizza. Now I like pizza. But I would always watch people eat pizza on TV shows and stuff. Be like, man, that looks really good. And I would imagine it tasted like sweet. Like, I would imagine it tasted different than it actually tasted. And then whenever I ate pizza, I was disappointed because it wasn't this cool, sweet treat that I thought it was.
Man.
That sounds like how you feel about donuts.
Back when you were just a big bagel boy, you thought the pizza was sweet. But now you know, pizza is yeet.
This is actually before that. This is when I was a bitty bacon baby.
I'm so...
A bitty bacon baby. Actually, no. I wasn't a bitty bacon baby. I have a different name.
Yeah, it's just so...
I was a mini muffin munchkin.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
A mini muffin munchkin. And I wasn't ready for it.
I cannot believe you said bitty bacon baby.
Bitty bacon baby.
It's just so...
It's the Bitty Bacon Baby. I feel like that would be a great
gosh.
name for a band. The Bitty Bacon Babies.
Charles, you don't know anything about... Okay, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'll let you say your band names. It's harmless.
Hello, we are the Bitty Bacon Babies, and this is the Bitty Bacon Baby Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bitty Bacon Baby Bop. Bitty Bacon Baby Bop. Bitty Bacon Baby
Hey guys,
Bop.
we're the mini muffin munchkins.
And we're gonna sing a little song for you about muffins.
Muffins.
That's the song.
That would be a good ringtone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you're putting it B tier?
Yeah.
I put it A tier. Up next, who could have seen this coming? It's muffins. I'm a mini muffin munchkin, meaning I'm not a big fan of muffins. But I'm a little fan of muffins.
You're a mini fan of muffins.
I'm a mini muffin munchkin.
Yeah. So immediately, my instinct when I think of muffin is like, oh, it's good, it's fine. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, what have muffins ever done for me? They're just kind of sad little muffin boys. I've never had a muffin and been like, yeah, that was a good muffin. I've been like, yeah, it's fine. I mean, what types of muffins are there? There's like chocolate chip, blueberry.
Okay. There's chocolate chip, there's blueberry, there's lemon poppy seed muffins, which
Those are pretty good.
slap.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just I don't know. Those are my only 3 muffins I really consider cinnamon muffins. Cinnamon muffins are really good.
Shrug.
Yeah, I'm a Little Muffin fan. I'm gonna put them at B because I really like a good muffin, but it's hard. They're hard to come by, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if I'm gonna get a donut, I got pretty good confidence that I'm gonna enjoy this donut. If someone's just gonna give me a muffin, I'm not 100% sure that I'm gonna love it, you know?
But I'm kind of like, I might put it C, just because, like, I can't think of the last time I don't have memorable experiences with muffins, you know? Muffins are they're just there. You eat them, they're fine. And I don't know if, I guess part of this is, I've never had like a homemade, good old-fashioned American muffin. I've only had packaged muffins. I've only had little muffin boys,
Doesn't Grandma make those like
cherry muffins?
those cherry
But
muffins?
if we're being honest, the cherry part of it.
It really has no business being in that muffin. Fruit.
Not like you were announcing like part of the Big Brother house or something.
I'm gonna say this might be controversial.
Oh,
Fruit doesn't need to be hot.
that was not what I was expecting.
Don't cook fruit. Leave it as it is.
I'm actually on the same page as you here.
Never have I been like, you know what would make this muffin better? Is a big hot cherry in the middle of it.
Dude, tell me about some hot apple slices. Why? I'm fine with like cool and room temperature apples when it comes to like those warm cinnamon apples.
So sometimes I like those. I won't eat those on their own though.
I think they can be fine, but like if I were to have them on my own, I'd be like, I don't know why.
We're kind of forming a anti-pie bias here, which I know is gonna really
That's true.
pee some people. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, some edgy language there, Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking muffins are C though, and you know, if you're a warm fruit lover, tell us about it in the comments. I want to see a case made against what we've just said.
Oh no! Frick! Warm fruit lover 23 is in here. He's just talking about how much he loves warm fruit.
Microwave my strawberries before I eat them
God,
every
but you know
morning.
what's so weird though? He doesn't eat them. He just likes warm fruit. He just likes having it around.
It's like Charles with his biscuits just sitting in his mouth.
Okay, but I don't like that. This is not a choice, Andre. I'm not consensually holding this biscuit in my mouth
Do you
for
want me to call the
hours.
cops? Are you
No,
okay?
days at a time.
Charles, are you good?
I'm fine now.
Oh, okay.
It's just like 2016 was hard because of all those biscuits.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, how do you feel about pancakes?
I'm gonna be real with you here. Pancakes are one of my favorite foods, and I do not say that lightly. I think that our dad makes some of the best pancakes on the planet.
Whoa.
I've had like restaurant pancakes and been like, these are fine, but they're not as good as my dad's pancakes. But that being said, having a pancake and some strawberries and some honey, which I will say I'm a honey man. I know the vast majority of the population of,
Honey
Earth
man.
like syrup. I am a honey man, and I think it's good stuff. But I love myself some pancakes. I'm leaning toward like A. It's just really, really good stuff.
So you're leaning toward A?
Yeah.
Pancakes are one of your favorite foods of all time and it's not in S tier?
Just you wait, brother. Just you wait.
My gosh. I'm also putting them at A. I am honestly between A and B.
Quoi?
Mais
pourquoi? Je ne comprends pas.
I like pancakes. I just usually would rather eat a different food. I guess we can bring this up. There's the holy trinity of pancakes, waffles, and French toast.
Correct.
Those are the three that you go between. Of those three, I think pancakes are actually my least favorite.
That's the difference between us. That's it right there.
Yeah. I mean, clearly.
You know that song that's people sing that it sucks about pancakes and waffles and French toast?
Yeah, well, can you remind me real quick? Just sing a little
Do you
bit.
like pancakes? Yes, I like pancakes. Do you like French toast? Yeah, I like French toast. Do you like waffles? Yeah, I like waffles.
kid. I'm a big bagel boy.
I really thought that was gonna be a fake song.
Oh no, that is.
No, I actually have a memory of being in 5th grade, and me and my friend Tyson would make up songs and sing them for people.
Oh, that was so great. Yeah.
And we had that song, which in retrospect was not original at all. And it would be like, do you like waffles?
Yes, I like waffles.
Do you like pancakes?
Yes, I like pancakes.
Do you like French toast?
Yes,
No!
I
I love French toast.
Ah.
That's how it went. And
Well,
that
I
was
would
the end of the
disagree
song.
with that
That was the whole
song.
song. Pancakes are B. I decided.
Pancakes are A.
Gotta
my
have
friend.
we gotta have some hot takes. Waffles though, S.
S.
Belgian waffle, good.
This is the only reason pancakes are A. Well, partially because like restaurant style waffles are restaurant style pancakes are fine, but they could be better. Waffles are pretty consistent, and I think they're just better than pancakes in most cases.
I will say this is a big fluffy Belgian waffle.
Correct.
Different than Eggo waffle or bready Belgian waffle that they actually
yeah.
eat in Belgium. Real quick mini ranking. Eggo waffles are probably B.
Yeah, they're very, very
The other two
accessible, but
waffles
not
are both
great.
B, I would say, but big fluffy Belgian waffles are S.
And I will say I am very hesitant to rank real Belgian waffles, like real actual bready boys, because I feel like that's such a refined, like fantastic tasting thing that I just am incapable of respecting.
You're you're afraid of ranking it?
Yes, I feel bad
Are
about.
you? Tell me, are you a coward?
You know,
It kind of sounds like you're a coward.
well, I was a little croissant coward kid, so
All spelled with K's actually, which is
Yeah.
really unfortunate there.
I was digging really hard for some alliteration there to match your big bagel boy energy. But yeah, no, I think waffles are really, really great. I think that, having a strawberry waffle, you can have whipped cream potentially on it, powdered sugar or whatever, but something about the way it's split up into quadrants is even satisfying to me. Like
you like your organization.
Precisely. When I'm eating food, I divide things into I don't divide them into sections really. Rather, I like to construct my bites so I get a little bit of everything with every bite. If I have like a strawberry waffle, I get a little bit of strawberry, a little bit of egg, a little bit of bacon, a little bit of like whipped cream, and then some of the waffle, and I cut it up and I get a nice bite, and it's like, man, that was so filling. It was so full of all the different beautiful aspects of this dish. It's got a varied texture, it's got a varied taste profile. It's just great. And I think
sound like
waffles facilitate that.
You sound like a 6th grade math teacher.
Wow, I was hoping you'd say like chopped judge or something. I'd be like, thanks. But you said a 6th grade math teacher.
I was like,
did you have a 6th grade math teacher that just really liked waffles or something?
No, it was the way you were like. I was like, because it got all those compartments. You were like, precisely. I like it how I can divide up my bites to be perfect. I like how it's split into quadrants. You know quadrants? That's when you cut something into fours.
Gosh. Something about the way you said precisely. Oh, I'm a 6th grade math teacher. Now let me tell you about the time I added 2 plus 4. It's 6 if you didn't know.
Yeah, that's what. That was great. That was a great impression of yourself 2 minutes ago.
Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, waffles are S tier. That's the end of that.
Yeah,
that's the end of that story.
Bready Belgian waffles are C tier. I went there. I'm not a coward. French toast, A tier.
B tier. We each have different views on French toast and pancakes.
It's weird because my views on French toast, I like them for the inverse reason of the reason you like pancakes. I love French toast at most restaurants. Homemade French toast is fine. It's just not the same.
I see where you're
Restaurant French toast. If I go to a restaurant, I can get the French toast every time, and I know I'm gonna love it.
Now I will say,
You know what?
Oh,
I'll put French toast at S tier.
you were crazy. Here's why you're crazy. Okay, you are a madman. Because if I go to a restaurant that has breakfast foods and they serve French toast, you know what I'm gonna get? A Belgian waffle, because it's just the best of the trio, and thus I never have to worry about the French toast or the pancakes being good in a restaurant setting. Is the French toast probably fine? Yeah, but I know the Belgian waffle is going to be better, more consistent, be able to be combined better with fruits, have more dynamic texture and whatnot. And so I don't think that the French toast needs to impede my love of the waffles, which is that's part of why it's B for me. Personally, I just think pancakes in the homemade setting they're easy to make, and they're also just really, really, really consistently good.
Here's my
French toast
argument against for French toast above pancakes. Pancakes are very spongy, and they will soak up the syrup. If you don't eat it immediately,
Andre Hart
then it gets all gross and mushy.
Man of honey.
I am a syrup man, as are most people are syrup people.
I guess that's true.
So when you put the syrup on the French
if you're listening
toast,
to this podcast, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself some pancakes. You need to get yourself some grade A raw honey. And you need to put some honey on your pancakes and try it out. Because let me tell you right now, it's a high quality product right there. That's a good thing right there. All right, your syrup's fine. Syrup's alright. But
hey Sal,
honey,
Sal, you got the honey?
You know I got the honey. I always got the honey on me. It's in my back pocket.
Tell the boss we out of syrup. When are we gonna eat these pancakes now?
Giovanni, let me tell you. Got some money right here. Oh, my voice cracked so hard. I can't even stay in character. That was crippling. That was so painful. But yeah, I would say have honey. Honey makes the pancake. It enhances them. And pancakes, in my personal opinion, go better with fruit than French toast.
That is just incorrect.
Because you can have... So, okay, tell me the last time you had blueberry French toast.
You don't put it in, though. You put it on top.
Interesting. Because here's my experience. You can put... this is so much more condescending than I've ever been on this show. But...
Really? Here's my experience.
If you can put strawberries in pancakes, or bananas in pancakes, or, blueberries in pancakes, and that is an interesting... That's the one context in which I truly think warm fruit can have potential to be loved.
I agree with that.
However, you can also put it on top and have a fantastic experience with it. French toast, you can have it on and it's fine, but the pancakes just are so much better at having that versatility. You can have strawberries. In fact, there's a place called Toast and Berry around here, and you can get the wild berry pancakes, or the very berry pancakes, actually what it's called. And they have like strawberries and blueberries in the pancakes. It's all in one package. It's
Andre,
delicious.
what was that place called? Is it called Pancake and Berry?
Toast and Berry.
Toast and
Referring to toast, not French toast actually, but
no,
toast.
I'm pretty sure because on the menu there's a thing called the Toast and Berry, and it's French toast with blueberry yogurt and blueberries and strawberries and raspberries and caramel sauce, and it's delicious and beautiful, and that's eats apart your whole argument. So I think I'm just saying.
Strauss, the name of the place is important. I see here. I see that. So tell me about other places that have French toast in the name, like IHOP and Waffle House, right? Right, those are places you love to get the French toast.
Okay. Well, time out though. You don't go to Waffle House for the fantastic fluffy Belgian waffles.
Okay.
They don't have those there. They have the weird flat waffles.
It was more to make a statement.
Okay. Well, that place, you just chose the one place that didn't have pancake in the name. So.
But it has waffle. You get the idea. You know what? It's fine. French toast deserves a B tier ranking, and that's that.
French toast deserves an S tier ranking, and let's move on to the last one, which we can agree is the worst: normal toast.
All right.
Normal toast is sad. I'm giving it D tier.
I was also immediately going to give it D tier. Here's why. If you think toast is even close to, muffins, biscuits, bagels even, like, it's just not. It's just not. It's so dry and sad. It just gets crumbs everywhere. Who likes crumbs? No one. And, you need butter and or jam / jelly or what is the other stuff called, like compote, and just you need something on
marmalade.
Yeah, you need something. And even when you have that, it's like just okay. You don't have toast and go, man, dude, that was a great meal, but like the toast was so good. I love toast, man. What's your favorite food?
Toast.
Definitely toast.
Yeah, okay. If you said your favorite food was bagels or biscuits or croissants or cinnamon rolls or donuts or muffins or pancakes or waffles or French toast, I'd be like, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. If you say your favorite food is normal white toast, you're just inhuman. There's something wrong.
That being said, I can't bring myself to put it in F because it doesn't actively taste bad. If you have toast and you're putting like jam on it, it's fine.
I eat toast.
Right.
It's just because I don't have a cinnamon roll
It's very
a
clearly
bagel.
worse than the other things. Like comparing a toast and a muffin, for example, muffin is moist. It's in its own package. That was not the right phrasing. It didn't make any sense. What I mean is it doesn't get crumbs everywhere as easily as toast does. And there are different like things that are already within it, chocolate chips or lemon poppy seed or whatever.
You say lemon puppy seed?
Lemon poppy seed. That's a poppy seed.
Lemon puppy seed.
Easy. Yeah. Toast is D tier though. It's just not the greatest thing on the planet.
No, it's not. One might say it's one of the less great things.
One could say. Yes. Yeah. So we omitted eggs and bacon and sausage and hash browns and cereal and stuff from this list just because they're too different from what we were going for, I think.
We might do a part 2 with those stuff. The
Right.
breakfast. These are the breakfast glutens. Those would be the breakfast proteins.
The breakfast
Also
glutens.
potatoes and the non-glutens.
So yeah.
Rootin' tootin' gluten scootin'. We'll just do a rundown real quick.
Mm-hmm.
My S tiers, I had waffles and French toast.
Plural.
My A tiers, I had croissants and donuts. My B tiers were bagels, cinnamon rolls, muffins, and pancakes. My C tiers were biscuits. And my D tier was normal toast.
Wow. My singular S tier was waffles. On the A tier, we have croissants and pancakes. B tier is French toast, donuts. I had a pretty stacked C tier, which had bagels. I think cinnamon rolls were also C. Biscuits and muffins. And then my little D tier boy is also normal toast. And again, if you have another list that's different from ours, or you want to see something specific in the next episode, please comment that down below.
If you want to harass us, do it, man. In the comments, harass us.
Yeah.
You haven't made it until you got haters. So if we could get some haters, that'd be real
I
nice.
feel like maybe the direction that outro went was not really where I wanted to go.
Hate us, please. Berate me.
Okay, I will say, if you want to berate a big bagel boy, then go ahead and hit Charles up.
Or a mini muffin munchkin.
Are you still a mini muffin? Actually, okay. Did you not evolve from being a bitty bacon boy and a mini muffin munchkin to then big bagel boy to then big donut man? Like, are you not now just a big donut man permanently?
Andre, time is an illusion. I am all of those things and none of those things. I am an ever-growing, changing person, but I am also a crazy croissant character. So, it feels reductive just to call me one of those.
You turned this into some really strange statement on identity. Like, Andre, are you trying to bring me down and try to just force me into one role? Because I am more than just one thing, Andre. Wow, that's pretty deep.
I am deep. I'm large. I contain multitudes. You know who said that? Walt Whitman. That's not even a fake quote. That's actually a song of myself, Walt Whitman. I am large and contain multitudes.
What an upsetting use of that quote.
That's how he intended it. I am the multitudes. He was just talking about breakfast foods. I am large. I contain breakfast foods.
Wow.
That was the original lyric, but then he changed it.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I can't even dispute that. I don't know enough about Walt Whitman to make a definitive statement there. But I will say that's a pretty funny, pretty humorous quote there, Mr.
Thank you.
Beagle Boy. But yeah, if you have another list, then please share it down below. Let us know also how you feel about our rankings of the Trinity. Let us know if you think waffles are not as high as we claimed they were. And just let us know how you feel, unless you think the toast belongs above D tier, in which case your opinion does not matter.
It doesn't.
And you are, just fake and dumb.
Excommunicado.
Yeah. So, on that note, we will see you next time. Thanks for joining us.